Good morning. The ceremony will begin shortly. Please take a moment to silence all electronic devices. As a gentle reminder, all personnel participating in this ceremony should exercise caution to ensure that wings will not be pinned in an aggressive manner that would cause any injury to the soldiers. All pinning ceremonies must be conducted with the utmost respect for the dignity and physical well-being of the graduates. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the First Sergeant of Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment, First Sergeant Matthew Bryan. At this time, we would like to recognize all veterans in attendance and watching online. Thank you for your selfless service and sacrifice in the defense of our nation. Distinguished guests, family members, and friends, on behalf of the 128th Aviation Brigade Command Team, welcome to today's graduation ceremony for 15 Delta Aircraft Powertrain Repair Class 00825 and 15 Uniform CH-47 Cargo Helicopter Repair Class 03725. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by Chaplain Alan Coltrane and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good morning to you all. I invite you to pray in your faith tradition as I pray in mine. Let us pray. Holy God, this morning as we welcome this new group of soldiers into the aviation family, we give thanks for all of the ways that this journey has challenged them and transformed them. We're grateful for the hard work they have done and the people who have cared for them and supported them along the way. Even as we pause for a moment to celebrate this graduation, we know that these soldiers are preparing for the next chapter in the incredible journey above the best. May you guide each of them here, giving them wisdom and humility. We ask that you continue to bless our nation and grant us peace. Amen.
Please be seated. Army aviation maintenance training began at Fort Eustis, Virginia in 1954. Since its beginning, Fort Eustis has continued a legacy of maintenance training excellence, training active duty, National Guard, and Army Reserve soldiers, along with Air Force personnel and international partners with a lineage that dates back to Operation Just Cause in Panama. The Army redesignated the United States Army Aviation Logistics School as the 128th Aviation Brigade on February 1st, 2012. Today, the 128th Aviation Brigade trains over 5,500 soldiers annually in every Army aviation helicopter specialty. A 15 Delta aircraft powertrain repairer performs critical maintenance on aircraft transmissions, gearboxes, and rotor head systems for the UH-60 Black Hawk, CH-47 Chinook, and the H-64 Apache. They also perform unique, non-destructive inspections to identify structural damage in aircraft parts and components. A 15 uniform CH-47 cargo helicopter repairer is primarily responsible for the overall maintenance of the CH-47 Chinook helicopter. They also provide such services as the removal and installation of aircraft subsystems and assemblies. These include engines, rotors, gearboxes, transmissions, and mechanical flight controls. They also perform services and inspections, repairs, maintenance checks, diagnose and troubleshoot faults for all aircraft components. The guest speaker for today's ceremony is First Sergeant J.C. Calloway. First Sergeant Calloway enlisted in the U.S. Army in 2010 as a 15 uniform, CH-47 cargo helicopter repairer, and is currently serving as the First Sergeant of Delta Company, 1st of the 222nd Aviation Regiment. Please refer to First Sergeant Calloway's biography in your program to learn more about his selfless service in the defense of our nation. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to First Sergeant J.C. Calloway.
Good morning, everybody. Colonel Holcraft, Command Sergeant Major Navali, CW5 Michael, Lieutenant Colonel Collins, Command Sergeant Major Margiano, distinguished guests, family, and friends. First, I'd like to thank the family and friends of our graduates that are here and the ones that couldn't be. Your support in these trying times for these soldiers has been instrumental in their success, so thank you again and continue to support these soldiers as they enter a new chapter in their lives. Second, I'd like to thank all the instructors from the 15 Deltas, Staff Sergeant Dorfman, and the drill sergeants, Drill Sergeant Santos and Drill Sergeant Vaughman. Your leadership, facilitation skills, dedication to Army aviation, and of course, your patience is greatly appreciated. You have molded the future 15 Deltas in uniforms to one day take your place at the podium. To the students sitting here before us today, I'm honored not only to be your first sergeant, but your guest speaker. Thank you. It's truly a great day for Army aviation and the 15 Delta and uniform community. But it's been a long 17 to 20 weeks since you've been here, so we're going to recap on and give some insight to your families. You took and passed, well, most of you took and passed on the first time your AFT. You conducted drill and ceremony to and from school, to and from the DFAC. You conducted a rigorous FTX. You participated in the best squad competition. We're awfully too familiar with some Article 15s. We've had a Soldier of the Month winner in our formation currently. We've learned the importance of certified transcripts. We learned about gaskets hanging off the #1 pump, about surviving the drill sergeants, constantly asking questions. Never thought that you guys would make it out of conference, but here we are. We learned about spaces in the last name have meaning. We learned the difference between the #1 and #2 side of each aircraft, the importance of cross-shaft hardware, putting it on correctly. But besides that, wear your wings with pride and remember you have the best job in the United States Army. You've learned to work as a team. You have the tools and knowledge to be great maintainers. So now it's your time to prove it. As you head on to your next duty assignment, I challenge all of you to be a sponge. Soak up all the knowledge and retainability that you can and retain it. Take care of one another. Stay in touch. Do what needs to be done. Be flexible and resilient, and have the ability to adapt to an ever-changing environment because the modern battlefield will test you. Show compassion and empathy when needed, and be violent when necessary. I look forward to working with you and for you. I'll see you on the flight line.
Above the desk! Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that we will now present diplomas to the graduates. Please feel free to move around and take photos throughout the presentation. The distinguished graduate is that soldier who has received the highest marks throughout the course. These graduates are selected on academic standing, leadership, physical fitness, and discipline. The distinguished graduate will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade and a brigade coin. The distinguished graduate for 15 Delta Class 00825 is Specialist Nikolai Dolganov. Specialist Dolganov is from Dallas, Texas, and will be assigned to the 11th Expeditionary Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Worth, Texas. The distinguished graduate for 15 Uniform Class 03725 is Private First Class Daniel Owens. Private First Class Owens is from Gloucester, Virginia, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. The honor graduate is that soldier who is the second highest graduate of their class. They will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade. The honor graduate for 15 Delta Class 00825 is Private Second Class Aaron Wise. Private Second Class Wise is from Killeen, Texas, and will be assigned to the 36th Combat Aviation Brigade, Texas. The honor graduate for 15 Uniform, Class 03725, is Specialist Jacqueline Drury. Specialist Drury is from Bel Air, Maryland, and will be assigned to the 224th Expeditionary Combat Aviation Brigade, Joint Base Langley, Eustis, Virginia. Specialist Skylar Stites. Specialist Stites is from Easley, South Carolina, and will be assigned to the 4th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Carson, Colorado. Private First Class Caitlin Hunter. Private First Class Hunter is from West Union, Ohio, and will be assigned to the Ohio National Guard. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private First Class Christian Balecki. Private First Class Balecki is from Gatesville, Texas, and will be assigned to the 36th Combat Aviation Brigade, Texas. Private First Class Janak Thapa Magar. Private First Class Thapa Magar is from Grass Valley, California, and will be assigned to the 82nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Private First Class Marlon Williams. Private First Class Williams is from Greenville, North Carolina, and will be assigned to the 449th Combat Aviation Brigade, North Carolina. Private Second Class Dylan Bertram. Private Second Class Bertram is from Marquette, Michigan, and will be assigned to the Michigan National Guard. Private Second Class Jasmine Burley. Private Second Class Burley is from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and will be assigned to the 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. Private Second Class Anjan Bassnet. Private Second Class Bassnet is from Dallas, Texas, and will be assigned to the 11th Expeditionary Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Worth, Texas. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private Second Class Salvador De La Luz. Private Second Class De La Luz is from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and will be assigned to the 34th Combat Aviation Brigade, Minnesota. Private Second Class Hugo Sepulveda Tapia. Private Second Class Sepulveda Tapia is from Salt Lake City, Utah, and will be assigned to the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private Second Class Rodney Watson. Private Second Class Watson is from Santa Rosa Beach, Florida, and will be assigned to the 1st Armored Division, Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bliss, Texas. Private Second Class Shane Whitaker. Private Second Class Whitaker is from St. Peters, Missouri, and will be assigned to the 35th Combat Aviation Brigade, Missouri. Private Second Class Adam Suchland. Private Second Class Suchland is from Troy, Missouri, and will be assigned to the 35th Combat Aviation Brigade, Missouri. Private Second Class Stephen Chambers. Private Second Class Chambers is from Rapid City, South Dakota, and will be assigned to the South Dakota National Guard. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Specialist Vaishnavi Sharma. Specialist Sharma is from Chicago, Illinois, and will be assigned to the 25th Combat Aviation Brigade, Wheeler Army Airfield, Hawaii. Private First Class Gavin Quinn. Private First Class Quinn is from Sebastian, Florida, and will be assigned to the 111th Aviation Regiment, Florida. Private First Class Lionel Orantes Garcia. Private First Class Orantes Garcia is from Jupiter, Florida, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private Second Class Devin Baptiste. Private Second Class Baptiste is from Taunton, Massachusetts, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private Second Class Logan Goodrich. Private Second Class Goodrich is from Chehalis, Washington, and will be assigned to the 168th Aviation Regiment, Washington. Private Second Class Angelise McIntyre. Private Second Class McIntyre is from Rochester, New York, and will be assigned to the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private Second Class Jose Oblea. Private Second Class Oblea is from Peary, Iowa, and will be assigned to the 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. Private Second Class Aiden Santos. Private Second Class Santos is from Newark, New Jersey, and will be assigned to the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private Dylan Reynolds. Private Reynolds is from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and will be assigned to the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the newest members of the Army Aviation family. We now turn to a special part of our ceremony. The distinguished graduate will present a token of appreciation to First Sergeant J.C. Calloway. This symbolizes our sincere gratitude for his presence and the wisdom he has imparted. His words today have not only enlightened us, but have also added a meaningful dimension to this important milestone in our graduates' journey. The team of non-commissioned officers and civilian instructors who trained and mentored the graduates are assigned to the 1st of the 222nd Aviation Regiment and 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment. Together, this outstanding team instructed your soldiers in discipline, physical fitness, warrior task and battle drills, and fundamental aviation maintenance practices. They led and mentored America's sons and daughters so that one day they too may become a non-commissioned officer. The drill sergeants and instructor for today's graduating classes are Drill Sergeant Jason Bauman, Drill Sergeant Ashley Santos, and Staff Sergeant Matthew Dorfman. Please join us in giving a round of applause to these outstanding drill sergeants and instructors. Impressive. Please rise for the playing of the Aviation Song and the Army Song. USA, proud and strong, we meet the test. Skies filled with thunder, wearing silver wings upon our chest. We meet the needs of ground command as we aid the nation's quest. Army aviation, flying high above the best. March along, Sing our song with the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might. And the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fight until the battle's won. And the army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the cadence loud and strong. But wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. We ask that all soldiers in uniform remain standing and join us in reciting the Aviation Mechanics Creed and Soldiers Creed. Family and friends, please be seated. Upon my life, I swear to uphold and sacred trust the rights and privileges conferred upon me as a graduate mechanic, knowing full well the safety and lives of others are dependent upon my skill and judgment. I shall never know to set efforts to risk, which I will not be willing to assume for myself, or those dear to me, above the best.
The Soldier's Creed.
The soldiers take. I serve the people of the United States and live beyond bounds. I will always place mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave the call of combat. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I shall always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am guarding freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. Please come forward to congratulate your soldiers and take photographs. Thank you for attending. Above the best, born under fire.